On the day I started writing this video, the first trailer for the new movie Godzilla King of the Monsters was released. There's plenty of cool imagery, majestic tone, and it leaves the viewer wanting more. And just a few days earlier, Godzilla City on the Edge of Battle was made available for streaming on Netflix in the US. For those of you unaware, this is the second part of an anime trilogy of Godzilla movies. The first one, Godzilla Planet of the Monsters, was also released on Netflix earlier this year to little acclaim from fans. To be honest, I only watched this so that I could make a video on it. I was disappointed in the first movie and was not in the mood to sit through another one, but I was surprised to find out this one is slightly more interesting than the last one, but not enough to recommend it. Much like the first one, it is still bogged down with exposition and light on excitement. The characters are not interesting enough to carry the movie by themselves, and there is a feeling that things would be better with more action. I mean, the 2014 American reboot also had a few moments that dragged, but even those scenes had a sense of dread that kept it watchable. Also, that movie had great moments near the beginning and the end, while this one just drags the whole way through. The structure is also a little too similar to the first one. A slow build up to a so-so fight between humans and Godzilla, who doesn't show up at any time before, and an ending that feels similar in tone. There are no destruction scenes and no giant monster fights, but probably the worst part of the plot is that it doesn't feel like a full story, but more like an incomplete part of the overall story of the trilogy. In the long run, it's much the same as the original. In its defense, it does present a few interesting ideas that sets it a little above its predecessor. Also, the animation, which utilizes traditional anime style and 3D models, still looks great, if only it was in service of a better movie.